Disturbing facts that will probably disturb you even if you're not easily disturbed. Part 21. Elizabeth Short's mother found out that she'd been murdered when a reporter called her mother at her home and said her daughter won a beauty contest. The reporter then proceeded to get a bunch of information about Elizabeth before abruptly telling her mother that she'd been brutally murdered and hanging up. I don't know about y'all, but in my humble opinion, I feel like that is a crime that should be punishable by death. Because what the fuck? George Torres Jr. was a 42-year-old American man who died from suffocation after his girlfriend zipped him up in a suitcase while they were playing hide and seek. Trigger warning, because I'm going to show the video of him in the suitcase. There's no gore, but it is very haunting.
Sarah.
For everything you've done to me.
Sarah.
For everything you've done to me.
Sarah.
Fuck you. That's my name. Don't wear it up.
The woman claims that they were both extremely intoxicated and that she did not intend to leave him zipped in the suitcase, and she just was so drunk that she forgot about him and went upstairs and went to bed. But she was eventually charged with murder. The strongest bone in your body is your femur, aka your thigh bone, and it's also hollow. And I've also heard that breaking your femur is like the worst pain imaginable, like right up there with your collarbone. If anyone has ever broken either one of those things, please chime in. About to break a lot of hearts real quick. Sex is not the great workout that people think it is. So 30 minutes of running burns about 213 to 276 calories, just depending on how much you weigh and how hard you're running. And studies found that a good old sex sesh only burns 69 to 101 calories. So unless you're getting down about 9 times a day, you're gonna have to supplement your workout somehow. The leading cause of death in pregnant women is homicide. The inventor of Pringles is buried in a Pringles can. I'm assuming he was cremated first and then put in there and then buried, unless they like somehow took his whole body and just like, maybe it's a giant Pringles can. I don't know, I'll have to do some more research on that. Your zodiac sign is probably wrong. They were created over 3,000 years ago, and the Earth's tilt has changed since then, so the constellations appear in completely different positions in the sky. So the next time you try to justify your bad behavior by saying, oh, I'm just a Gemini, you're probably not. You're just a bad person. In the mid-1800s, a snail spent nearly 4 years glued to a specimen card in a British museum before scientists realized that it was still alive. Dang, that's gotta be a serious self-sustaining snail. Oh my god, I love alliterations. Oral sex can cause gangrene if the giver has strep throat. Google it if you dare. There is a syndrome called Ganser syndrome, aka nonsense syndrome, wherein people disassociate and give wrong but almost correct answers to questions. So for instance, 3 + 3 = 7, dogs have 5 legs, etc., whilst in a fugue state. And psychologists aren't sure if it is a factitious disorder or a dissociative disorder. Thanks for watching.